Rebecca Matthias, intuitive business and success coach. And I am here this week bringing you the fourth key in the 5-part series, Prevention is Power, creating your ultimate success in 2013. And I'm sure you have been feeling like the weeks are flying by and ending, we're tailing the end of the year here, and it's probably seeming like it's happening a little too fast. This time of the year, we tend to get pretty busy and things feel like they speed up a bit. So first of all, I want to just recap for a minute. We went over the other 3 keys over the last 3 weeks, and if you haven't seen those videos yet, then definitely go to my YouTube channel or take a look on my blog, RebeccaMatthias.com/blog. And so what we talked about in the first week was having consistency, which is a pretty big key to get the results that you're looking for. You have to be committed to having that consistency. And then in the second week, we talked about having commitment. So it's really about the commitment that we make to ourselves and keep, and that builds our self-trust and our self-esteem, which equals our self-worth. And then our self-worth turns into our net worth. So pretty critical keys that we shared there in those first 2 videos. And then the third key, which I believe is one of the most important keys, was support. What are you surrounding yourself with? Who are you surrounding yourself with? What is the environment that you live in? If there's clutter, it's likely that you are attracting some chaotic situations into your life or non-desirable situations, for example. So this week, the 4th week, the key is balance. And this is a challenge for a lot of people. The big topic is work-life balance and how do you achieve that. And I know a lot of you have heard me talk about that before, but I'm going to go a little bit more in depth here for you and talk about the ways that you sabotage yourself by not having balance. So when you devote a certain amount of time to a particular area of your life, a lot of times the other areas of your life tend to suffer and there isn't enough balance. And so when you're not in your body and you're more in your head and you're not in tune with how am I feeling, what's going on for me, what am I needing right now, and have the ability to articulate that, you are likely out of balance. And when you are out of balance, the world is going to mirror that to you. And you're going to be probably wondering why, I'm really focusing on this particular thing that I'm wanting to create or have happen in my life, or sometimes unexpected commotion. I call those monkey wrenches. Sometimes monkey wrenches will come up throughout the day if you're working on a particular project or something along those lines. Or you might notice some more tension in your family or in your friendships or in your relationships, for example, and that can oftentimes be a reflection of the lack of balance that you are committed to having in your life. So those are some ways that not having balance can show up, and I just want to give you the tools that you need to better the balance in your life. And this is a work in progress. You certainly didn't wake up out of balance, and therefore you aren't going to wake up tomorrow completely in balance. So I just want to point that out ahead of time. And I just want to let you know that you need to maybe take a moment to recenter yourself if you are feeling chaotic or out of balance, and perhaps even draw a circle on a paper and create a balance wheel and look at all the different areas of your life, your personal relationship, your time for yourself, your self-nourishment time, and then looking at your relationships, your social life, your work life, your health, your wealth. So all of the different areas of your life, and for each person that's going to be different. I know you can Google a life wheel and it'll have some basics in there, but I think it's important for you to customize it to your unique circumstances. And so maybe what you could do to create awareness first is write the amount of time that you spent in each area of the pie for a couple of days to gain a really huge awareness and a greater insight as to where you are spending your time. And I know you've heard me say this before, but there are 2 things that you can measure someone's priorities, and that is either their time or their money. So you're looking either in their calendar or in their checkbook. And where we spend our time and our money is where we are prioritizing things. So if you're feeling frazzled, if you're feeling stressed out, which is very common this time of the year, it's important to take a look at that wheel and see, what did you throw out the window? And that's what this whole series is about, is not letting your goals fly out the window for 2012 and staying on track as you sail into 2013, instead of getting into 2013 and going, I didn't do this, or my health fell off track because I was eating extra food over the holiday time, which is a common problem, and I was busy, so I didn't make time for exercising. So really look at that pie and see, where do you need to balance the energy in your life or the time devotion in your life. And you really do have time for self-care, and it is a critical foundation. So I don't want to hear an excuse that you don't have time. Every single person can make at least 5 minutes just to sit and breathe, if that's where you need to begin. Sit, breathe, meditate, expand the time. So maybe it's 5 minutes for one day, and maybe it's 6 minutes the next day, or maybe you start with 1 minute one day and then move into 2 minutes the next day. And whether you're doing meditation or visualization, you will not get from where you are to where you want to be and achieve your goals unless you do this one tiny little task. This is one simple task that so many people resist, and as a result, they end up sabotaging their growth and their success and the wealth that they can possibly bring into their lives. So it is a choice. We each have the ability to choose how we spend our 24 hours every single day. And it's important for you to begin to look at how you can bring more balance into your life. So I am grateful to be here with you today and share these wonderful tidbits of wisdom with you. Again, I'm Rebecca Mathias, intuitive business and success coach. And please be sure to leave your comments. Tell me in the comment section how you create balance in your life and what you do when you feel like things are out of balance. I'd love to hear your thoughts and share your tips with all of the other people who watch this video. I hope you have a fabulous rest of the day, and please be sure to visit my website, RebeccaMathias.com, and I will look forward to connecting with you next time.